Morning Internet. Today is the 25th of January. We're in the local area today, but we're going kind of in a different direction to break it up. Wasn't windy when I left. It's a little breezy up here. It's low 20s, so how chilly it's going to get remains to be seen. But I'm dressed for it. Should be all right. And with a new direction going, we're going to be on a trail for most of it likely, but fresh snow, as you can see. So with fresh snow comes tracks. So we'll see what came out to let us know it's about. We got about 3 inches, I think, during the week. So that's more or less the plan. We'll do some tracking and see what's on the mind at the same time. I just had somebody try to make the argument again on one of the Facebook groups that the Jacobs bear is a chimp, which is just, I'm sorry, the dumbest goddamn thing. Study years. Left a really high-end trail cam. I was kind of curious if they had made their way over here. But so far, it's not looking that way. Anywho, trying to think of other Bigfoot-related stuff, but I covered the overabundance of conferences last week. There's more springing up, and it's good for spreading the word, but there's a point where we're at now where the market for that is oversaturated. And I wonder if that's actually a good thing, because people lose interest and then it fades a little bit back into more obscurity, and then people like me that come out into the field have a little more room to maneuver. As the short attention span of the Twitter generation. Yes, I'm not calling it X, and fuck you, Elon. I'm not going to call it X. You Nazi saluting bitch. Here, I said it. And to those fanboys of Elon, fuck you. He did what he did. You may love him for his techie shit, but he's out of his mind. He has Asperger's and has admitted that, so he is mentally ill by his own admission. And the reason why he hasn't been locked up yet is because he has bazillions of dollars. I may have also mentioned one of the interns I used to work with actually had an internship at Tesla, and backs up the theory that Elon is a bit out there. I'll be diplomatic once. Not an Elon fan. And I say that after political comments because that's not, to me, completely political. Even though to some it might be. Where the fuck am I going? You'd think these were grabber bushes. It's just wandering through a laurel patch. Which might as well be grabber bushes. They're doing exactly the same thing. Take that, state plant. Anyway, I look down at that. Do I need to replace pine needle supplies for tea? Not yet. Still have some. So, I think that actually may be a good thing. Also, in terms of YouTube-related commentary, since social media is on my mind to some degree today, the YouTube younger community has discovered mountain monsters, but the refreshing thing is they see it for what it is, which is comedy. I mean, for those that don't think it's a scripted show, are you fucking serious? Really, guys? Honestly? It's scripted. Badly, but I would hope that's the actual intended shtick that it's that bad. It's like literally live action redneck version Scooby-Doo. And I'm not going out in the woods with anybody named Huckleberry. Can't make me. Fucking Huckleberry. That kind of crap wouldn't play in the sticks up here in the north. Fucking Huckleberry. Anyway, you know what? There's an AI-generated song mocking him in there somewhere. Anyway, I'll have to ponder that. And to every fan who would be upset by it, grow up. That's my answer to you. Grow up. If you think it's real, you already have other issues that require therapy or medication or both. So, suck it up. Let's continue. So right now, let's get back on track. I'm seeing lots of these. I'm guessing these to be squirrel tracks of some kind. And I walked myself into another goddamn laurel corner. So I'm going to backtrack and go back to a more open area. Because I'm trying to actually go over to the woodland from this angle over there. And obviously this ain't getting me there. So I'm going to backtrack over there and do a U-turn of sorts over that way. And we'll attempt to do better. Because this isn't getting me there. And it does open up over here. Quick check too. Yeah, those are mine. It's always disappointing when I'm out in the snow in the middle of nowhere and I find somebody else's tracks. Like, son of a bitch. Since it's my first time in here in the snow this year, it wouldn't be me following them in. I mean, me following them in, not them following me in, though. So that would make me the interloper. If this is like some poacher's paradise or something. Actually, my concerns with the wind so far are ill-founded. It's so hilly in here, it's kind of keeping the wind at bay. So, I think I have talked myself to a segment break because we're already rambling about various subjects. We're going to do a segment break, as I said, and we'll come back in a bit. Okay, so we kind of found our way to where I was trying to get to, that little clearing down there. After turning back from the U-turn because of all the laurel crap that was getting so thick, it was getting to be a pain in the ass to walk through. So we did that. What's surprising today, I would have thought it was windier, but I guess the hilly nature of the terrain's breaking that up, so that's a good thing. Which is why going out on a cold winter day is not necessarily always insurmountable. I went a few weeks back and it was wind chill. If you were in the wind, probably was about 8 degrees. But if you're down in a dip like this, you're not really in the wind. It's a lot more manageable. So having some local knowledge of the terrain and how that works, almost like having a topo map in your head, is a good thing. It will save you some grief. So, what I'm surprised also, the lack of tracks. You've had a week. This snow is about a week old now because it snowed here on Monday. And there's like squirrels bouting around, but not like, I haven't seen a single fucking deer track. At least in the deeper parts here. Maybe closer to the trail for some reason, but no Yodi tracks, no deer tracks, just squirrels. Interesting, the lack of wildlife. Because we're fairly deep into this. We've been walking through this for about an hour now, and the way to get home in the snow is to backtrack the way you came, because you got here obviously somehow, so you backtrack. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to apologize for the first rambling part of that. That's just what was on at this point. Do another segment break tentatively because it's quiet and I really don't have a lot more on my mind right now pertaining to the subject, other than you know the drill. It's the same old refrain of I get bored that we can't move on from the old nonsense to at least get new nonsense, because people are going to swear up and down the Jacobs Bear, the usual offenders, Jacobs Bear, to some degree the Freeman footage, the Ketchum study, God forbid, fucking bullshit self-published freaking paper pushed forth by a veterinarian who doesn't have any freaking goddamn knowledge of genetics beyond that of a veterinarian, claiming and making counterclaims and coming back every so often trying to suck in a new generation of rubes. Bitch. Sorry, I don't like the woman. And yeah, so we're never going to get anywhere if we keep repeating the same noise. So to reiterate, Jacob's bear. Why is it a bear? Because it makes a whole lot more sense that you have a mangy, weakened bear avoiding contact with the other bears in the area and going to a feeder afterwards, mainly because A, it gets bullied because of its weakened state, and bears have a pecking order. Read a book. You'll learn this. Or you have a random chimpanzee in the woods because, no, that makes it look more like a monkey, and then you can argue Bigfoot or a monkey. It's not a monkey, it's a mangy bear. And you can do all the little flexi photo studies you want. It's still a bear. There's another tree break for you. Anyway, I'm going to take a break. It's a bear. Deal with it. Have a nice day. So we're back. We've covered a little bit of ground going through that. And we're still parallel to the pond. And we actually, if you can see them over there, finally did come across a pair of, or a set of coyote tracks, so there's not just squirrels out here today. No deer, though. Surprising. So we're going to wrap this one up here. Quiet day, light day of tracking, not really a lot out here. So we're going to call this one here. Like, subscribe, comment, leave suggestions, that kind of thing. No politics, no attempts to convince me that the Jacob's bear is not the Jacob's bear, because it is. And we'll catch you the next time. And if it really bugs you that much, there's 3 words: agree to disagree, and move on. But that's going to be it for this one, and we will catch you till next time. So that's where we're going to leave this one. Bye.